In an era of developing technologies and many emerging forms of journalism, media experts have fallen victim to a moral panic. They began to propose the notion that journalism is in crisis and is not what it used to be. However, it is withheld that the expansion of journalism as a professional practice in recent decades has allowed it to inform and engage the public much more effectively than ever before. The main catalyst of this panic is the fact that forms of traditional journalism are not engaging the younger demographic due to their lack of what Fisk refers to as relevance. He states that relevance requires connections between the text and the social experience of the reader. Connections that television news bulletins and papers are not making due to their hierarchical, all-knowing nature. But as Harrington suggests, journalism is no longer a singular profession, but is broadly defined to include the large diversity of outlets and unorthodox approaches to news programs, now available to different audience groups. Programs such as the 7pm Project, The Daily Show, and Chaser use light humour and interactivity to make news matter to society's different subcultures. Gray suggests that these show statuses as comedy programs is erasing their importance as they offer small entertaining stories to attract the reader and encourage them to find a more objective source to become further informed. This notion is especially appealing to the youth of society. As Harrington foregrounded in his Week 5 lecture, we now have an increasingly globalised media system that includes a fluid dynamic network of information, coupled with entertainment, public participation, and editorial adversity. Thus, it's easy to see how journalism as a whole is effectively interrogating the other states and winning what Brian McNair refers to as the communications arms race in his 2006 book, Cultural Chaos, Journalism, News and Power in a Globalised World. Fisk acknowledges the second cause of this moral panic when he states that traditional models of journalism do not engage the public in the production of news. However, due to their lack of interactivity, contradictions and multiplicity of views, these authority-driven programs are now being replaced. With the countless advancements in technology, the strict division between the public and journalists has broken down. The increasing availability of cameras, phones and the internet as a worldwide distribution system has given birth to the notion of citizen journalism. As a Week 5 lecture illustrated, this emerging concept has increased the volume of news available to consumers exponentially in recent years. Blogs, vlogs, Facebook and Twitter have permitted many citizens, especially those under the age of 30, to provoke discussion, share their own viewpoints, information, and media presentations to the entire world. Mediums such as Hack by Triple J, Australian Youth Forums, and Hungry Beast also give the chance for young generations who are so frequently victimised by the media to delve into issues they feel are significant to society. Citizen journalism not only broadens the amount of knowledge and perspectives presented to the reader, but allows average people to take on a fifth estate role, where they are able to evaluate and scrutinise the work of professional journalists. Thus, in conclusion, I have to agree with Harrington when he suggests that journalism is at a time of change, not a time of crisis. It is time to incorporate some of these new forms of journalism into our thinking about what counts as useful ways of informing and engaging the public, because they can be combined together to give audiences a much more thorough understanding of the world they live in. Thank you.